What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your girl, Killer K, aka K Love in the building. Tell me how you feeling, subscribers and non-subscribers. If you are not a subscriber to the channel, please do me a big ass favor. Hit the subscribe button with the post notification bell because you don't want to miss when I go live, especially not the CB readings. You don't want to miss when I go live. It's gonna be packed full of information, knowledge, all that shit. Also, if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, serious inquiries only, you can hit me up on Instagram, you can hit me up on Facebook, and you can also just email me if you're serious folks only. Okay, like, I do decline readings. I will not do a reading if I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's going to benefit you or help you in a spiritual way. So I just want to throw that out there. Also, in regard to these Chris Brown readings, I want to throw out there too that I peep, I see my DMs, I see all the messages and stuff that you guys leave, the comments under the videos. I see that. I appreciate the love and support. I do want to say though, I will not entertain foolery. Foolery will not be entertained. So yeah, if you don't get a response from me, or if I don't want to do a reading for you, I will not do it. Respect is the number one rule. Respect yourself, respect others, respect this man. This is a whole human being we're talking about. All right, so I'm going to start with the messages that I intuitively got. I felt called again to do this reading, so there we go. I'm feeling like for him right now, there's this massive energy of healing. A lot has come up for him. A lot is coming up for him, especially during this full moon. A lot is coming up for him. I'm getting to that he is seeking therapy or a therapist. But I'm getting to with that energy is like, who can you really trust? As a celebrity, you can't really trust the therapists or the people that have been recommended to you by the industry, because you never know if your business is going to be leaked. It doesn't matter how many NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, whatever you sign or they sign. You never know who knows who, or who's going to say something to who, and who's going to spread it to whatever. So I'm getting this man's very big on his privacy. He does not like his information being spread about like fucking butter on toast, period. So I'm getting that for him when it comes to the healing and seeking the therapy or seeking someone. He actually just wants somebody to talk to. He don't give a fuck if you're a licensed therapist or not. He's seeking somebody to talk to. But there's this level of not being able to trust any and everybody. Most people he cannot trust. I'm getting to, for right now, he's using his art. He's using his music in a sense. He is working on some music. I'm getting like a project, like a single or something. He is working on some music that is a little bit different because he wants to expose and open himself up, but he doesn't want to be attacked. He especially doesn't want people bringing up his past. Like, I'm hearing I'm seeing, I already know. So whatever you have to say about this man's past, he already fucking know that shit. So what's the point in bringing it up? Unless you have viable solutions that are going to help him and not destroy him or destruct him. I'm getting there's a sense of fear because I'm getting there's some inner child work that he's doing within himself. Like I said, he wants to talk to somebody. He really, really wants to just tell everything or talk to somebody, but he doesn't want that person to go and tell everything to somebody else or this business to be spread out. There's a lot. And I'm getting, he's still unpacking it as he goes on. He's like, shit, is this why that happened? And then this is connected. Like, he's connecting the dots from his childhood up until right now and what he projects in his future. So I'm getting that it would be very beneficial for him to have a spiritual consultant, somebody that like almost like spiritual therapy that can unload this shit for him. Because I'm getting for him, it's like if he is connecting to certain spiritual people, it's nobody in Hollywood. I'll tell you that. It's nobody in LA. I damn near want to say it's nobody in California, the state of California, that he's going to be talking to about these types of issues or that he feels comfortable saying. And even if he does, there will be a non-disclosure agreement. There will be an agreement of you, I will sue the fuck out of you if you say anything else. And it's not that he's trying to be vindictive or cruel or mean, but it's just like, I have a reputation to protect. I have a family to uphold. I have a lot going on for me and a lot that I can lose by any single drop of information getting out that I did not already priorly consent to. So with these readings, even, it's for me as a reader, it's my responsibility to make sure that I uphold justice in the form of human rights and human advocacy as far as this man is a human being. Everybody has a right to privacy, and everybody has a right to feel how they feel about certain things. And I'm getting that he's unpacking that. I'm also getting for him, there could be, he wants to take a break. Like I'm getting, even if you don't see him putting out things, he's working really, really fucking hard. I'm getting that he's working on something behind the scenes. Like he really wants to help children too, because he sees in children himself, the kid that dreams big and is like, I want to be this when I grow up and this and that. But I'm getting this sadness around him in regards to the children. Maybe he feels like he's not able to help these children the way that he wants directly. But I'm getting, he wants to help children, little boys and little girls. Don't matter who you are, he wants to help them. He wants to tap into that. He has this childlike energy around him, even though he's feeling some sort of way about everything going on. He has this childlike energy around him, and he wants to tap into that more and more. But then there's this level of being an adult and having to have privacy and being told that you can't say this or you can't do this. I'm getting he's very constricted by his contracts and and the policies around him being a celebrity. There's a lot of things he cannot say. So give him some patience. If he hasn't spoken out on something, an important matter, or whatever is going on in the world, if he's slow to speak out on it, you have to realize that there's a boardroom of people that can call him in at any time and say, you said this unlawfully, or you did this, or you went out and said this without asking us for permission, or without doing that. And there could be repercussions for him. So I'm getting, he's like kind of on a leash, I feel like, in a sense. And it goes against his true nature. His true nature is to be free and to free those around him and to provide financial freedom, to provide opportunities to those who need it, and all the rest. So it's very difficult for him mentally right now to just go forth and jump into something, because he's got to think about the consequences of his actions. Although you all see him as somebody who just can do this or do that or say this or say that or do whatever the fuck he wants, he can't. There's higher powers above his head that, especially right now, are being they're like cracking down the whip on some of the celebrities too. And he's just like, well, beyond a celebrity, I'm a fucking person, right? So he's fighting for a lot of different people without people even recognizing, through being who he is and speaking his own truth. So that's what I'm getting channeled off the bat. I'm also getting with him taking a break. There's something he's doing. I'm getting like he wants to make a cartoon or a show or something that doesn't involve like actual people. He wants to have a hand in it, but not be the face of it literally. He doesn't want to have his own TV show where people come into his life and all that. But he wants to open up about his views and his belief. But he wants to do it in a way where children are also able to watch this and learn something. He's giving off this teacher vibe. Definitely the Hierophant is what I'm seeing. So like a cartoon or a show or something that, an animation, I'm getting like animation, different colors, something that he has a creative touch in. I'm seeing him working with a graphic designer, as far as putting this into action, making this live, turning this from pictures and drawings and paintings into live, like animation. He's working on that. Could even be like a short film. I think I heard something about him working on a short film, but animation, right? And he wants children to be able to connect with this on a deeper level, because he understands the power of children, that they're not just like these tiny humans. They are humans. They have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I'm getting to, he looks at his daughter a lot. What I'm also getting to is that there's a fear about him that he doesn't want to become the man that he despises the most. I don't know who this specific man is, or if this is just the toxic masculinity that he's experienced himself, could have even embodied at times himself. He doesn't want to be that to himself, and most of all to his daughter, and most of all to his son, because he understands that he is raising a son, whether there's a separation or a distance or not. So he's like, okay, I have to do this for the children. No matter if they're my children or anybody else's children, I got to show these children that there's a different way, because he's also seeing too that there's children in homes that maybe he doesn't even know or connect to, but he knows and connects to. There's children in homes that deal with real adult shit at a young age. He dealt with real adult shit at a young age. And I'm hearing something about something like it stunted his growth in a sense, having to take on this energy. or having to be the man of the house, or having to feel like he has to be the man of the house, in lieu of these different adult-like situations. So he's really tapping into that. And now I'm also getting to here, he wants to take royalty on vacation. He wants to get away, like, from everything and everybody. Like, he wants to completely get away from it. But it's hard because there's these duties and these things that he has to do and these paperwork. I'm seeing a lot of paperwork and a lot of conversations, a lot of people coming at him. He just doesn't, he's like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, can somebody handle this shit for me? Like, but I'm getting, they need his signature. They need him to write down his name, or to, like, put this into effect, like signing things, or speaking, saying certain things. I'm getting that he's being involved in meetings too. It could be through Zoom or in his house. I'm getting that there's meetings, there's plans of the future, what he wants to do with his future. He's coming towards a big decision in his life and in his career about where he's going to go. And I'm getting that he is so close to making a decision for him, his family, and those that he loves, and obviously the rest of his fans and all that, that is going to highly benefit them and himself. But there's this fear of, what if I cannot hold up to that standard? What if I can't be that person that everybody wants me to be? What if I fail? As much as you'll see him being, I mean, right now, I don't think you'll see him smiling or being super lighthearted, but in the past or whatever, as much as you will see him smiling and being happy, there's this deep level of emptiness, like a void, throughout many situations in his life. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that he wants to take royalty. He wants to show her his childhood, because I'm getting, as he raises his children and as he connects with his children, it brings up his childhood. He sees a lot of himself in them. And I'm getting that while he's very happy that they get an opportunity to enjoy life how they have it because of what he's done, that brings him joy and happiness. But he also wants to expose them to his upbringing. He wants to expose them to where he grew up, just like anybody else would. You know what I mean? Like, if I were to have a child and move to wherever the fuck, I want them to know where I came from. I'm Killer K from the Bay. I came from the Bay Area. I came from Oakland, where the Black Panthers was marching and doing their thing. And so it's like this level of like pride, ancestral pride that he has, and he wants them to see that and be connected. He wants them to plug into that. He's like, this Hollywood shit, like, yes, you were born in whatever, LA or wherever you were born, but I want you to know the part of me that you haven't been exposed to. You've been exposed to the Hollywood famous dad, but I want you to know me before I had this. I want you to know, like, the country. So I'm getting, even if he doesn't do it, he wants to take royalty on vacation to Virginia and show her the historical places that he's grown up in, because she also has, I'm getting that she has a lot of questions. She wants to know her origins too, deep down inside, whether she can articulate that as a child or not. And he wants to desperately show her. And I'm getting that he wants it to be a him and her trip. Like, nobody else, no friends, no security guard, like one security guard, a couple, like maybe minimal other people besides him and his daughter. He wants to cook for her. He wants to, like, take care of her, play with her, just have some daddy-daughter time. And I get in that is also healing him, because I'm feeling as though he wants to really be the father that he felt that wasn't completely there for him, or that he didn't have completely, the father that he always wanted. So that's what I'm getting for him first and foremost here. There's a lot going on in his mind, but I'm getting what's most important for him is to take a trip with his daughter, get a break, have a vacation, not worry about his phone blowing up. He wants to have like a week or 2 weeks or however long he can with him and his daughter, just doing whatever. And it's like, she might be like, man, where's the TV? I want to watch TV. He's like, no, we're going to go outside. We're going to go fishing, or we're going to go camping at this campsite that I've always, you know, every year, or when me and my family got a chance to go camping here, we would go camping here. I want to take you there. She might not fully understand it as a child. Like, why does he? But she's like excited, like, whatever, I get to spend time with my dad. Like, she loves to spend time with him. She never gets bored of him. She loves spending time with him and being around his mom. She loves it. Like, she loves to connect to that side of him. And I feel like for Nia, she's just kind of like, a little bit inside, she's a little cautious. Like, obviously, this is her child's father, but she's a little cautious. Like, okay, just be safe with my baby. Don't have her do nothing crazy. Don't let her be on the jet ski by herself. She's too young to ride a motorcycle. Don't put her on your motorcycle. Like, she's like very like motherly. Like I want her to be safe. But Chris is like, I just want to connect with my daughter. I want her to get like out of this, whatever she's seeing with social media. I don't want her to see this shit. I want her to just see how rich her blackness is and how rich her ancestry is beyond her color, her nationality. I want her to see where she come from, where I came from, which was the country, okay? And not the controversial aspect of it, but like the good part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he wants for her. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. So we're gonna get into this reading because I just been blah, 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 blah. We're gonna get into it. All right. So thank you guys, guardians, angels, and ancestors, for allowing the most important messages to come out on behalf of Chris Brown, the person, not the celebrity. Thank you for allowing me to interpret the messages as they're meant to be received. And thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting and securing this connection from any lower vibrational energies or entities. All right, so he like, yeah, we're gonna talk about love, but everybody wants to know about his love life. I'm also getting everybody think that they the one. It's only one. Everybody can't be the one. It's only one. Like, that's for some of y'all who hit me up like, oh my God, Chris Brown's my soulmate. It's like, child, if you only knew. He's like, y'all being sold a dream. Because if you only knew, just like, he's talking about like family members, how you have that family member that you may love and adore, but they get on your last nerve sometimes. He's like, I'm not perfect, so I don't know. He's like, if y'all really knew, I don't think y'all really want to fuck with the kid if y'all really knew, but okay. Also, I'm getting too that some of these people, like there's a lot of energies around him trying to get at him or say something to him, and it's like he needs healing right now. He doesn't need somebody trying to get in his pants or to use him or to do anything. He needs healing. He's like, I need a healer. Are you a healer? Can you heal? Do you know who Archangel Raphael is? Do you got the healing hands? He needs that healing energy because anything else right now is a distraction, and he knows it. All right, so what's going on with Chris's energy? What are the messages right now for his energy? This was a very impromptu reading. I was not planning to do this today, but I got called. I got called to do it. Okay. All right. So we got the messages. Yeah. Okay. So first and foremost, we have friendships with surrender and release. There's some friendships, like I'm getting like a switch out. Like, what is a good method? What do you switch out? What can be switched out? All right. So let's say you got some fruit in a bowl. And you just got this fruit in the bowl, right? Okay. And the fruit starts to get rotten. You don't let it rot all the way. You switch it out. All right. So I was able to eat some of this fruit, but some of it got rotten. Let me switch it out and put some new fruit in. That's what I'm getting here for his relationships and friendships. There's some people around him that there's some people around him that have these energies that like they need to be doing party type things or around different women. They're using him as a host. And I'm getting that it's more than just, I'm getting some masculine energies, but also there's some feminine energies too. I'm getting that there's masculine energies that use him like, okay, well, there's going to be girls at this party. So Chris, throw this party because I want to highlight this one chick or invite this girl and her friends, blah, 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 blah. It's like that type of energy. And they're using it. There's another energy. It's not just them as a person. It's an entity. There's an entity, unfortunately, around this man that is using him as a portal to, like, I want to say exploit, but they're already being exploited. Exploit or attach to these different females. They're using him. So it's kind of hard for him to really separate himself from certain people because they're always like, Chris, do this, or let's do that. I got an idea for this. Let's do this. Let's throw a party. Let's have a listening party or whatever. Like, let's do this. Let's do that. And he's like, in front of his friends, it's like he's a different person than he is by himself. And I'm getting that that's really where he's coming to a head with as well. Because there's certain friends that he knows he needs to let go of. And it's not like he can't let go of them. It's more of and it's not like they're really super hardcore benefiting him, but there's something about connections. There's connections with these people around him. Maybe some of these friends have connections to other people. It's kind of like this energy of he's not being used because in a sense, there's an equal exchange. Okay, they want to use me for girls and parties. Well, I want to use them in a way, or I want to connect with them on other connections, like business or what have you. So I'm kind of getting that too. But he needs to release these friendships that don't serve him. Because it's going to be very hard to heal. You can't be around people like, okay, so I'm going to use an alcoholic as an example. I'm not saying he's an alcoholic, but I'm going to use alcoholics as an example. You can't be around people that all they do is drink alcohol 24/7. They inject it in their veins. They, they gargle, they brush their teeth with it. They bathe in it. You can't be around people like that if you're trying to release yourself from alcoholism. So that could be a thing for him as well. Like there's certain people that he knows he can't be around. I'm getting that there's an avoidant energy, but there's this level of wanting to be social. I feel like there's this level of being restless within himself. If he's around himself too long, his thoughts start to get to him. Like shit just starts, and he's like, I gotta do something. I'm seeing him fiddle with his hands. He has to do something with his hands, whether that be like folding clothes, painting, playing video games, something. His hands have to be busy. Or else, if they're not busy being productive, they're going to be busy being unproductive in destructive ways. And he's very aware of this. I'm still hearing, I already know. So he's saying, you don't have to talk about stuff that I already know, but it's about taking action towards it. There's something around his friends or his friend circle. Excuse me. And the funny thing about it is, these are people that he's really not able to talk to about certain things. Like even with his friends, they get certain pieces and sections of him. I'm getting that nobody truly has the full Chris. Nobody truly has that in the physical realm. Now in the 5D and beyond the realms, his energy is linked to somebody. He is able to talk, and even then it can be kind of difficult because there's a level of him needing to accept himself and connect with himself before he can even fully connect to somebody else. So that's what I'm getting for him with friendship, surrender, release. We also have dreams and new love. Okay. All right. We got that. Y'all, we're going to get to that in a second. Then we also have listening to music. So a lot of people are listening to his music. He's listening to his music. He's also listening to his old music. He's listening to other artists as well. Older music is what I'm getting that he connects to. Like he has this playlist when he's by himself. I'm getting that he does listen to a lot of like chick songs on the low, like maybe when he's by himself, which he doesn't really have a whole lot of time by himself. And that's a problem too. But I'm getting that he likes to listen to old school songs, like a lot of oldies, just a lot of old school songs. Like he may even also be listening to some old school Tupac. For some reason I'm getting Tupac, like old school songs here is what I'm getting. All right, so that's what I'm getting from that. Let's get into the tarot here. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna use my Modern Witch Tarot deck to start it off. We're gonna really take a look at this friendship with surrender and release. I'm hearing that there's contracts, people, and like I'm getting to he's paid his dues in the sense of friendship. Certain friends that he has, I'm getting that he needs to release all industry friends. Like if you don't have a solid connection to these people, besides the industry, you need to let that shit go, or at least be cordial, be acquaintances. Don't let them in close to you. But even then, like there's this level of like swapping out friendships. Like there's a better, more improved friendship for every friend you have that isn't like stable and solid. There's a new improved person that is ready to come into your life and be that. But you have to let go of the trust issues that you have, and you have to let go of these people as well. That's what I'm seeing. All right, so why is friendship here with surrender and release for this man? I'm going to try to keep this short. Why is friendship here with surrender and release? Because I'm getting that he puts on this like strength, courage, and this like high confidence, but he's not very happy. And a lot of his friends, they know this deep down inside. Like I'm getting to, there's certain friends that are just yes men. Like if he starts partying too much, these motherfuckers are scared to tell him, yo, Chris, calm the fuck down. Stop doing too much of this. Even if you, like, he's the type that's like, even if I get mad and cuss you out, I want you to tell me what's best for me if you see that I'm not embodying that. Because if you know I got a daughter and baby Co, why the fuck are you letting me do this shit? He's like, yes, it's his personal responsibility to look after himself. But if he's in this energy of not doing that, he needs friends that are like, yo, Chris, I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck if I'm on your payroll. I don't give a fuck. This was a lot. You did a lot just now. Yo, bro, you need to look at yourself. You need to slow the fuck down. I'm not coming at you from a judgmental place. I'm coming at you from a place where I care. So that he needs that type of friendship. Like, motherfuckers, that's going to be hard on him because their thoughts. So a lot of his friends are followers. I'm not saying every one of them, but a lot of his friends are followers. They follow him. If he said, let's go do this, they're like, yeah, let's do it. And the next breath, he's like, I'm against this. Like, yeah, I'm against it. Like, well, you was just down to do it with me a second ago. Now you against it because I'm against it. He needs stability. But he has to be stable within himself to attract that stability that he needs. Yeah, because he's trying to be strong and build his family lineage. And he needs friends to check him. Like, he needs motherfuckers to check him. Balance him out. Check him. I don't give a fuck if I'm your boss or if you're on my payroll. If you my real motherfucking friend, besides the money and all that shit, if you really care for me, check me. Check me. And it takes a real person who's bold and confident and a leader themselves to do that. Check me. He like, I'm not gonna never get mad at nobody that checks me for all the right reasons. I get mad at the followers who follow me for the wrong reasons. Why is friendships here with surrender and release, please? Why is friendships here with surrender and release for Chris, please? I'm feeling energized in this reading, y'all. All right. So we got some energies here, whatever. We got some energies. Okay, so we have the Justice card with the Wheel of Fortune. So something is being balanced out here. He's keeping who needs to be kept, and he's cutting off who needs to be cut. That's what it's coming to. With the Wheel of Fortune, people are gonna fall off of his camp. People are gonna fall off because it's what he needs. It's what's right for him. He needs that balance with the Two of Wands. He's like, okay, if you really here, you gonna stay, and if you not, then you gotta fucking leave. He could be kicking people out of his house. Like it could be a moment, literally, where there's a tower moment where like all of a sudden there's an argument or something. Like he's like, y'all need to get the fuck. Like I'm getting that he's low key. He be going off on his friends a little bit, just a little bit. I'm getting that the real ones understand and fight for him. Even if he's fighting himself, they fight for him, the him that they recognize and know. But I'm getting that he's going off on somebody, literally, or he's going to be going off on somebody. Like literally, like y'all need to get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of this shit. Like he's gonna go off. Like there's gonna be a level of an argument, and whoever ain't solid, whoever ain't balanced and holding their own, or is going to like these friendships that he have that ain't solid are crumbling to the fucking ground. Because what I'm seeing here is with the Empress, that is Taurus and Libra energy. Okay, he's trying to manifest growth and positive energy. And he recognizes that shit. He's like, I need y'all to fucking check me. Like, if I'm doing something, I don't give a fuck how drunk I am or how intoxicated, whatever. Check me. Take me to the side. Like, stop me. He's like, nobody stops me because y'all scared of me. But, so I'm getting to, with the Star card reversed, he feels like this energy that he's growing, he's going to lose a lot of people. He feels like he may even be scared to lose. Like, a lot of people are not going to agree with him. They're going to be like, wow, you changed. You're different. He doesn't know who's really honest around him. He doesn't really know who's being honest to him and who's just there for his fame. It's really hard to trust. It really is. Because he's trying to make peace with his past. He's trying to move on from his past so he can move into a greater future. And he realizes that some of these friendships got to go. And it's as hard as it is, he needs to let it go. I'm getting that it's hard to just tell somebody who been in your camp supporting you, like, look, you got to go. But I'm getting to, there's a level of keeping personal friendships and business separate. So there's a separation of business and pleasure. So I'm getting to either somebody in his camp, maybe his manager, or somebody's telling him, like, you need to separate your friends and your business. If this is going to be your producer, they only need to be your producer. They don't need to be hanging out with you after hours doing whatever. Also, too, if this person is going to be promoting your music or going to be helping you in this way, they only need to be doing that. Like, they don't need to be trying to influence you because he's rising above this fame shit. He's like, I'm tired of this fame shit. This shit don't mean nothing. This fame shit don't bring you real, because he wants real, true friends. That's all he's wanted. That's all he craves is real. He's like, that party shit. I'm getting older. This party, I can't keep partying forever. So if you only about a party, he's going to lose a lot of friends, because if he stops partying or if he takes a break from, he's getting ready to take a fucking break. And that break is going to be the test of certain friendships. Like, are you going to be there with me? Like, he needs people who are clean and not doing nothing. Like, I'm getting two. He may be taking a break from a lot of different things. Taking a break from women, taking a break from friends, taking a break and just nurturing his family unit and himself. I'm getting that he gets a lot of calmness, a lot of peace. He gets calmness and anxiety when he's around his family or when there's family-centered activities, because all this shit is coming up with his past, but he wants to be better for his future. That's what I'm getting here with that. So yeah, he's trying to make peace and restore his past. He wants to restore himself. He wants to be seen as a household name. He wants families to be able to listen to his music or watch whatever he's, like this cartoon or this show or whatever he's trying to make. He wants families to be able to watch it and connect together. He doesn't want to be known as a dude that's like, oh, these hoes ain't loyal. Like, your kids can't listen to that shit. He's like, I want my daughter to be able to listen to my music or have something that I've created that she can watch, and it's not censored. It's not just this toxic energy. Like, he understands the toxic masculinity and he's done with it. He's like, I'm tired of this shit. We got to do better. I got to do better. So I'm getting with all the events happening in the world. It's like he understands I got to be a better man too. I want Black people to stop getting killed by police, or I want to stand up for people, but I got to be a better person too. Like, I got to do better. He just knows that he has to do better. So there's certain things he's declining in the fame. There's certain things that he is declining. I'm getting that there's a Aquarius energy, like this inventive energy. Like, these old ideas and systems, they have to be gone. We have to invent something new. So he's in this inventive energy, wanting to invent something new. He's letting his emotions lead him. I'm getting that there's times where he may be crying to himself. Like in the privacy, like maybe when he takes a shower, he cries a little bit in the shower, or like where nobody can really see him. I'm getting to, there's some hard, difficult conversations he's going to have with certain people in his life. Okay. That's what I'm getting. I want to clarify this before we move on to the next section. Why is the Justice here? Ooh. Why is the Justice here with the Wheel of Fortune? Why is Justice here with the Wheel of Fortune for Chris? All these cards are reversed. That's interesting. Why is Justice here with the Wheel of Fortune? I'm getting to one of his friends in the past, or somebody that he was close with or dealt with, could have betrayed him or did some sneaky shit behind his back. He found out, but it's coming back to them. He getting ready to let that shit be. I don't know. He's going off. Why is the Justice card here with the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Chris? He's going off. I'm getting that his energy feels like, have you guys seen that movie, Richie Rich, with, what's his name? The guy, the little boy that played off of Home Alone, the main character. He played in this movie called Richie Rich, where he was rich. He had all this fun stuff, and but he didn't have any true friends. And he would watch the kids playing like baseball in the sandlot and all that stuff like that. And he's like, man, I really wish I could play with them. That's what I'm getting. He just wants normal fucking friends that don't give a fuck about his fame. Like, he wishes that he could go outside fully disguised and see who would like just want to be around his energy naturally. Yeah. Because with the Two of Coins reversed and the Emperor, I'm getting that he's not going to be juggling or managing these people or whatever this case is. He's not juggling this shit anymore. He's putting something down. He's making a call to put something down. Yeah, because he knows that he needs to end this cycle. It's been on his mind. He may not be doing it like super directly. He may be just telling people, I need a break. Like, I'm getting like this energy of ghosting people because he knows that this is not like, he can't keep doing this shit. It makes him unhappy because I'm getting like there's this energy where he parties and does a lot. Nobody stops him. I'm getting there's certain friends that will say something to him or stop him. But those are the only ones. Everybody else is just like, yay, party, party. I'm getting to, he has a rule that when you're in his house, there's no cameras. Like, No social media shit. You will never you will never capture him in the party mode. That's why y'all have never seen any footage of him partying, because he has a rule, almost like when you come into my house, you could be on your phone, but no cameras. Whatever we do here is private. No cameras. Like, I'm almost seeing like this bowl where you got to put your phone in the bowl. It's a clear glass bowl or something like that. He's like, yeah, no cameras. Like, if you don't like it, then get the fuck out. Like, that type of energy. There's no cameras. He doesn't like people. He's like, man, I get enough cameras just going out trying to do whatever the fuck I need to do. I don't need my friends videotaping and recording me doing shit. Even like these model chicks that come over, they have to sign agreements, literally, before you can come over to my house or before we could do any party or anything like that. Before you, like, there's like a sign-in sheet or some shit. An NDA sign-in sheet. Sign your name. This is the NDA agreement. If shit get real, you are not to speak about any of this shit. Like, this is highly enforced, right? So that's where I'm getting. Why is the Two of Wands here with the Tower, please? Okay, why is the Two of Wands here with the Tower? Yeah, because he's upset about. There's the Magician reversed with the King of Staffs reversed. He's feeling upset, or he's not liking that there's outside influences. Like, I'm getting that even like, okay, so when all this partying stuff is happening and everything is fine and dandy and it's going good, he don't give a shit because he'll be drunk or whatever, doing his own thing. But after, when he sobers up, he's like, why the fuck y'all didn't stop this shit? Why y'all didn't say anything? And people are just like scratching their head. Like, he like, no, I'm talking to everybody. Like, why didn't y'all say nothing? I'm hearing like, see, this is shit I'd be talking about. Who really hear from me? Yeah. Who really fucking hear from me? I'm just saying. So he's looking at his friends like, I need some new fucking friends. Like, he's on the inside also looking at the, like, this shit needs to come to an end. I need a new cycle of new friends who are going to help me. Because he's saying, I need help. I need fucking help. You can see this shit as clear as day. It's not normal to do the things that I do. Even if I do have hella money, that shit's not normal. And I know it isn't. And I don't give a fuck how jovial, jolly, and happy I am in the moment. Like, that shit's not normal. I know it's not normal when I come back too. That shit's not normal. So why do y'all let me do that shit? If y'all really care for me, why would y'all let me do that? Like, he's just like, but I'm getting to with some of his friends, it's a reflection of himself. Why would you let yourself do that, Chris? Because I'm hearing for him, the word no is really hard. He could say no for something he really absolutely ain't going for. But when it comes to being tempted to do something, the word no is like his, whoo, he like, shit. He trying to sound out like, like that. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So yeah, he's trying to make peace with his past. He's upset that there's a lot of outside influences. Even though he is a leader, he is the head honcho of his camp. There's a lot of influences. He's like, it's time to clean up. He's like, it's time to clean up house. I can't even expect other people to do it for me. Like, I'm getting that he's really ready to release some people, or at least put them in a spot where we don't hang out casually. You are my producer, or you are my whatever. That is what you are. That is what you're going to be. We're not gonna keep doing this hanging out exclusively, partying type shit. Like, he's over it. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm getting for that. Why is the Empress here with the Star card reverse, please? Yeah, because he's being reborn as the Empress. He's being reborn. Death card reverse. So I'm also getting here too. I'm not going to go into detail about this. But with this death card reverse, he has experienced his own close call. And I'm going to just leave it at that. The public doesn't know about it. Nobody knows about it. So I'm not going to expose it like that. But there has been a close call with him. And that has changed his perspective about friends. I'm getting this is also why he's looking at his friends. Because there's been a close call. And as he's come back, and being reborn, a lot is coming up for him. A lot is coming up for him. That's why, you know, this happened a while ago, but there was a close call for him. So he's seeing where he needs to turn down some shit because there's been a close call. All right. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to dig into, where'd the fucking modern witch tarot? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Okay. All right. We're going to lighten it up. We're going to go to dreams and new love. So he's trying to make a peaceful judgment with new love in his life. He wants to make a judgment to restore his love life. But I'm getting with, it's like out with the old and in with the new. I cannot turn back. Like, he's like, okay, you got one more chance. We have one more shot to restore some shit between us. And if that don't work, I must move on. If it ain't legit, I must acquit. I just heard that. I don't know where that came from. Why is Dreams here with new love for Chris, please? Why is Dreams here with new love for Chris? Why is Dreams here with new love for Christopher? Okay. If it ain't legit, I must acquit. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so we have the Six of Wands here, which is a recognized victory. We also have the Three of Swords here and the Page of Wands reverse. I'm getting with this recognized victory is letting go of the heartbreak and the heartache and the pain and the conflict. Like, now there could be some, I'm getting up with the Page of Wands reverse. There's some gossip or some news or something that somebody may be trying to put out to cause him a heartbreak or conflict. But he's going to have a Six of Wands over that, period. And I'm also seeing the King of Pentacles. There we go, because he's a Taurus with the Ten of Cups. So he's going to have emotional fulfillment, but I'm getting that he has to make an important decision. He has to make a hard call. Like, it's going to make somebody so fucking upset. I'm also getting here, too, with this love. Okay, so I'm being told I could talk about it gently. Some of you guys want to know what's going on with his love life. I'm going to just briefly say a little something about the person. I don't ever, you know, I'm not saying no names. We all know who the person is. But I'm getting for this person, they're upset because they could have tried to do something or had a bright idea to do something or start some shit and it didn't work. They wanted to have a victory, but instead it caused a conflict. Because I'm getting this person who's in this conflict with him at this current moment. What they're really mad about is that I'm getting this energy that he was going to get married to this person. They had like a low-key engagement on the low. Before it even got to the public, it was called off. And that's what's causing the conflict. That's where, like, this person keeps bringing up old shit. Because I'm getting the issue was around money or finances. This person wanted him to take care of them indefinitely. I'm getting what caused the engagement. It was a number of other things, but importantly for this person, he's like, all right, well, if we get married, you're going to have to sign a prenup. And that person, like, switched. They want to say it's not about money. They want to say it's about love, but it's about money. And I'm also getting too, like, he not having it. He's like, you're not going to willfully take advantage of me at all. You're not going to sit up on your ass and not do shit. Because I built this shit up. This is mine. I built this shit up. I went through the sacrifices to get to where I am today. I went through the betrayals and all the other shit. I went through the public humiliation. And you're not going to come up in here and sit on this throne unless you work somewhere, somehow to get there. Like, I got love for you. Because I'm getting he's a gift giver. Like, when he's in love, when he is, like, courting or dating, he will give gifts. But after a while, the shit cuts off. And the women get so used to the gifts who are not building up their own empire. They get so used to the gifts. They're like, well, why did it stop? And he's like, well, I mean, that was me showing my love and appreciation for you, but like, what can you give back? It's also like, he's like, I want a smart woman. I want somebody who gets these gifts and uses it for like to make something. He's like, I want a homemaker. A real woman multiplies. So as a man, when you give something, it should be multiplied in a bountiful way that benefits all of us. And you could take care and hold your own. If you can't do that, you're not my woman, period. If you can't multiply what I give you, like, because I'm getting these people get content, they get lazy, they get content. And then they're like, when he stopped giving that shit, they're like, wait, what? He like, you could have had 10 times what I gave you if you had invested it. So I'm getting here too with this new love energy or this love that he's feeling or connect. I'm getting that he has not connected with this new person or this new lover physically in the 3D, but in the 5D, he has. He definitely has. Like, they are connected. They talk telepathically. They're in each other's dreams. They do dream work together. And so he's connected. Like, he's already connected to this new person, but 3D wise, he's going to have to go through the healing. He's going to have to, have the victory over that. Like, this is a life lesson for him that he's going through, a part of his life plan. I'm getting to a lot of people, like I said, think that this is them. Like, oh, it's me. I'm his soulmate. You aren't his soulmate if you follow him on Instagram. His soulmate does not follow him on Instagram. His soulmate is somebody that you would have never even expected. This person is somebody that you would have never even expected. They don't follow him on Instagram. They barely check his Instagram. Like, none of that shit. They're building up their own shit. They're doing their own thing. Like, they communicate with him energetically and through like the mind, not through any physical means. So that's where he's like, some of y'all got to get it. He like, some of y'all need to understand, like, all the messages and the DMs I get, he's like, I know it's not you because my person is very private. They're not telling people who I am or that they're connecting to me. If they're telling people, it's very few, like limited to like less than 3 people. They're not telling people about me. So if you going around telling people I'm Chris's soulmate, it's not you. I'm sorry. Like, that's what he's saying. But yeah, I'm getting that he's cleaning up this situation in his life. He's going to have to make a tough decision, a hard decision. He's going to have to let it be known because he needs to be like committed to his own happiness and emotional fulfillment. And I am getting that he is going to be taking a break from social media just in general. He may be taking a vacation. He wants to get away. He's going to still be working on his music and things, but he just needs a break. He does. He needs a fucking break. I see that so clearly. Okay, why is listening here with music, please, for Chris Brown? 4 of Wands. So he wants something long-term with his music. He wants people to listen to this. He wants to have stability. I'm also getting here, too. He wants to have his inner child. Like, he wants to have stability within himself and his inner child, the Page of Cups. He wants to have stable connections. Like, I help you, you help me, and this goes on. Like, not just temporary, oh, you're helping me for the moment, or I'm helping you for the moment, and then it goes to shit. He wants stable connections, but I'm getting it revolves around his inner child and the stableness of the home. Because what I'm seeing here with this, too, is that he wants his inner child to be stable. His inner child's a little flighty. There's some things that, like, it's a lot of home shit for him. Like, 4 of Wands, the Page of Cups, is going back to his emotions as a child, craving and wanting that stability. That's what he looks for in a partner. He wants somebody that's going to nurture him and his emotions without him having to say everything too. And it's not to sound egotistical or bougie, like I want somebody to read my mind, but he wants somebody that's going to help bring back his confidence and help bring back his strength and build him up. He wants that with the Death card reversed again with the Strength card. He wants somebody that's going to bring back his strength, because I'm getting with this Queen of Pentacles, she's wasting time or money. Like, that's it. And he's waiting for the world and this opportunity to open up to him. He wants clarity too. He's seeking some clarity, but he has the clarity, like emotional clarity. He's waiting for that to come through. So I'm getting, by talking through his emotions, he needs like a spiritual counselor is what I'm getting from this. He really wants and needs a spiritual counselor. like heavily. That's what he's wanting. He's like, I need a spiritual counselor or somebody that has spirituality, but it's not going to be in LA. It's not going to be in California. This spiritual counselor. Yeah, because he wants to heal from his sadness. He desperately wants to heal. He's already healing, but he needs to be surrounded by that. So I'm getting, if you're a true Chris Brown fan, because earlier he was bringing this to me, like, I was going to tell y'all, go comment on his page and tell him that he deserves love and he is loved and you guys are here from, but he doesn't even want the comments. He wants y'all to send that energy. So if you're watching this reading and you truly appreciate that man and love that man for his work and what he's doing, and you feel for him or you have a soft spot for him, send him love, literally, in your heart. Ask for him to have love and support. He's saying that he loves his fans dearly. Y'all mean the world to him. He loves his fucking fans, literally. But he needs the support right now of his fans in a way that goes beyond commenting or buying his album or anything. He needs that love. He needs that shit because he's working through some tough shit and he's trying to bring back his courage, the true courage, not the false persona or the false mask, okay? Now, why is the Six of Wands here with the Three of Swords and the Page of Wands reversed, please? With the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a Queen of Cups reversed. There's some manipulation. He's getting that somebody that I'm getting to that he feels like when he was looking or waiting for this person that he is with right now, or who we know him to be with right now, he was looking for a motherly energy, somebody that's gonna like this just emotional fulfillment. And they turned around and started like manipulating him. And he knows that shit. Like the High Priestess with the Five of Cups. He knows that they're keeping things from him, or they know information, or they know some esoteric shit. Like almost like they know how to make him sad, or they only come around him when he's sad to emotionally manipulate him in love. Like somebody's trying to pull on his heartstrings in love. This person does that, literally. They do that. Like when he's sad or whatever, they're there for him in that moment, but it's only to like manipulate him. Why is the Four of Wands here with the Page of Cups? Yeah. Yeah, because I'm getting two with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Something is not working, and he knows that something needs to come to an end. He's trying to pull these daggers out of his back. Like he's trying to pull this pain out of him because it's not working for him. Why is the Death right here with the Strength card, please? Yeah. The Six of Cups. He's being reborn from his past, and he wants to end the struggle here and avoid this shit from happening again. Literally. So just pray for him, y'all. Send him your love. Like genuine love. Don't send that weird, like, I'm Chris Brown soulmate love. No. If you really fuck with him and his music, if his music has helped you, send him that love. Like, period. We all need love. So send him that shit. I mean, I feel better doing this reading now. Because I just got called to do it. I did not, like I said, expect to do this reading. It was just like a calling. But that's what I'm getting here. All right. There's some friends he's got to let go. Some situations he's got to clean up. He cannot look back. Like once he make that announcement, motherfuckers going to be shocked. Motherfuckers going to be mad and sad and angry. But it's like, I got to do what's best for me because I'm the only one that's going to keep this shit rolling. Period. All right, y'all. So I'm done with the reading. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.